Ranking the best running backs in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be taking a look at running back. Now before we get into the new cards, I will say if there are any new season 5 or weekly wild cards, we will be covering those at the end of the video. Same with Emmitt Smith, so if you're wondering why it's a little bit out of order towards the end, that's why. But now when we look at the old tier list real quick, I do think some stuff has to change. So basically everyone in like B, C comes down to singular tier. We're breaking up the A tier and we're breaking up the S tier a little bit. Now the people that are staying in A for me is Devon A-Chain, Icky Woods, LT, Peyton Hillis, Barry Sanders. All these guys offer you like a great 0 AP ability or a potential X factor. For me, Cook, Pacheco, Chris Johnson, Todd Gurley, Maurice Jones-Drew, love all these cards, right? I don't really think they're like B tier stats wise, but again, this game in my opinion is starting to matter less and less from a stat standpoint. It's all about abilities, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop Vic and Barry Sanders into A. I think Hillis and Henry are just, when I think of the best running backs in the game, first two people that come to mind, Peyton Hillis, Derrick Henry. And that's not to say like Vic or Barry are bad by any means. I just think Hillis and Henry are better, especially with their X factors, because they're also like a big body. I think they break more tackles as well. The A tier is a nice mix of, okay, good X factors, 0 AP abilities, and then B tier is like basically damn near S tier stats, just not great abilities. And now we're gonna go ahead and get it started with 90 overall Terrell Davis. This is a potential free card you could get if you do have Amazon Prime. Link your Amazon Prime account to your EA account. You can claim rewards just like this right here, and it's 90 overall Terrell Davis, 92 speed, 90 acceleration, doesn't have 90 break tackle, 70 catching, 81 short route running. For abilities, doesn't get anything for discount, but I mean, I think the main point of him is obviously budget running back, potential Super Bowl chem as well. For me, I'd probably just go ahead and say he's like D tier if I was being a little bit nice, I guess. I mean, 92 speed gives you his little Super Bowl chem as well. I don't mind him being by Keaton Mitchell, I really don't. And after that, we got Black History Month Jerome Bettis and Showmax ratings right here. 90 speed is just kind of crazy, man. 5'11", 256. I mean, 90 trucking, 90 break tackle. Just don't really think he's a great back. 72 catching. He's a big body for sure. I could see maybe why he plays, but no discounted abilities either. For me, Jerome Bettis, I'm going to go ahead and have to place him in this F tier. And after that, though, we do get Miles Sanders with 93 speed, 94 acceleration. I feel like every time Miles Sanders gets a card, I pretty much think the same thing. I always think he's just okay. 92 carrying, 92 break tackle, 91 change direction, even a decent receiver as well. 4 abilities, doesn't get anything for discount. So for me, I'm going to have Miles Sanders in this D tier as well. And right after that, we get 93 overall Antonio Cromartie out of position at running back, 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 6'2". I like the taller running backs in the game. I think they kind of do a little bit better job in the pass game, but 89 break tackle, no 90 break tackle, but 90 catching, 90 short route running. I like this card a lot. And 4 abilities again, though, doesn't get anything for discount. Again, think he's a pretty cool card. Think he's a fun card. Grand scheme of the game, I'm probably putting him D tier as well, but this is one of my favorite cards in the game. I can't lie. And after that, we get Leonard Fournette with 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 break tackle this time, not too much of a receiver, but this time does get some discount abilities like goal line back, bulldozer, bruiser. To me, it's just like nothing for 0. So playoff Lenny, I am probably going to go ahead and have him. You know what? I'm okay with moving Cromartie and playoff Lenny up here. I really like their cards from a stat standpoint, just don't get like great abilities. So, I mean, I'm okay with C. And after that, we get a fullback right here that I think is actually a great running back. Reggie Gilliam with 94 speed, 90 acceleration, 6'1", 244. Going to get that quick juke animation, 90 break tackle. Obviously, no discount abilities or anything, but pretty much like I said about the last running back, I think he's pretty solid. I'm putting him in the C tier as well. And then right after that, we got DeAndre Swift with 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 92 break tackle, 82 catching, 79 short route running. I like the speed, I like the acceleration, just no discounted ability, so I'm also going to put him C tier as well. All right, now we get 4 CMCs in a row. I'm going to cover them all by each other. First one we got is a 93 overall with 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 juke move, pretty decent receiver all the way across the board, and this time though, no discounted abilities. And he also gets another 94 overall that starts at an 87 right here. And this card, 93 speed, it's basically +1 stats, and again, no discount abilities on this card. For me, these two are gonna go ahead and be in the D tier. I actually forgot about his Super Bowl card too, so we have so many CMCs to go over. We're gonna go ahead, and again, I'm just gonna do them all at one time. We got 95 CMC right here. You could use a lighted up token on him and he'd look like this. Just base stats would be the 95 champion in him with 96 speed, 96 acceleration, pretty much all -1 stats, and this time 90 short route running. Like, he's a great receiving back. For abilities though, he gets human joystick for 0, which I do think is nice. I can't lie. Human joystick's pretty cool. I think he's a really good running back. back in the game. For me, this is going to be an easy addition to the A tier, and I'd probably put this one like right here. And then after that, we got 96 honor CMC, and then we got 97 honor CMC. Pretty much it's just a +/- stat here and there. But what you're gonna notice is the 97 is actually lower speed than the 95 with the lighted up token. Kind of weird, right? What if I told you I think both these honor cards are better, and the whole reason why, right? And I should say the only difference between the 97 and the 96 is obviously +/- stats, but you get 2 discounted buckets right here. The 96 only gets 1, but I really only think you need 1. Big thing, getting jukebox for 0 is crazy. In my opinion, CMC is the best running back in A tier right here. I was thinking about maybe like just him being in this A tier because he is the closest person to S tier, but I just think, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him also being S tier. The reason why is I think jukebox for 0, that's on every single play. The X factors go off, go on, you know what I'm saying? So I really like the CMC card a lot. And I would say, by the way, only use the 96. I think the 97 just really isn't good value. I mean, you're getting 1 speed, but the big thing is jukebox for 0. And now after that though, we do get Terrell Davis with 96 speed, 94 acceleration, and obviously can use a lighted up token on him. And he'd be 97 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 break tackle, 87 short route running this time. So he can do it all, gets that quick juke animation as well. Now, I will say it does depend if you have a lighted up token on him or not, because with the lighted up token, he can get evasive for 0, which I think is pretty crazy. And for his abilities, just base, can get energizer for 0. So in my opinion, if you use a lighted up token on him, I think he's S tier. I just don't think it's really great to use it on him. In my opinion, that's why he's going to go ahead and be A tier right here for me. And I think this CMC is better with the human joystick compared to energizer. And right after that, we got Jahmyr Gibbs with 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 juke move, 96 change direction, 96 break tackle, 80 catching, 85 short route running. And for his abilities right here, evasive, human joystick, RB apprentice, all for 1 AP. So it doesn't get anything crazy for 0. In my opinion, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to go ahead and join people in this B tier for sure. And after that, we do have Edgerrin James with 96 speed, 95 acceleration. He's 6'2", so a little bit taller this time. Usually they give him better receiving stats, by the way, too. Kind of surprised they didn't, but when we look at his abilities, gets backfield master, evasive, and leapfrog, all for 1 AP, and a backfield master for 2. So pretty similar things, pretty similar thoughts I have to him and Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm gonna go ahead and also put him in the B tier as well. And right after that, we do get Marshawn Lynch, aka Beast Mode, with 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 97 trucking, 97 break tackle. He can get the quick juke animation as well. Decent receiver as well. Obviously not great, but the biggest thing on him is he also gets that angry runs X factor. So in my opinion, and he gets RB apprentice for 0 too, so he gets a good 0 AP ability as well. In my opinion, Marshawn Lynch is gonna go ahead and join everyone in this S tier because of his X factor. I think you can make like these top 3 right here. I think you can make the argument of who's the best running back in the game, and I think the best non-X factor running back is CMC. And after that, we do get Gale Sayers, aka the Kansas Comet, right here with 96 speed, 98 acceleration. Even has great receiving stats, great break tackle, great change of direction as well. And for his abilities though, I think this is kind of interesting. So he can get Energizer for 0, which is cool, but X factor wise, backfield master or route tech, he's actually one of the better receiving backs in the game. Now in my opinion, I don't think that makes him S tier, but he is like, again, like top into this A tier for me. I think he is a very, very good running back in the game. And after that, we do get Jamal Williams right here that could be looking like this at a 97 overall, and he could potentially be 99 speed as well. The boost, will be down to 28, so in like 2 days. So I'm just gonna rank him base card, no like 99 speed. So 94 speed, 97 acceleration, 98 carrying, 95 stiff arm, 74 catching, all the way around pretty solid. And for his abilities though, he can get a ton. So you can go ahead and potentially get Bulldozer for 0 and balance beam for 0, which I don't think these are great abilities, but again, getting something for 0 is what I'm valuing on the running back. So in my opinion, Jamal Williams, while I don't think he's great from a stat standpoint, he like barely makes this A tier for me. I think he's better than everyone in B. All right, pre-getting where's all the combine cards, when I said at the beginning of the video, if they do cover them, we'll go over them. So Rich Eisen right here starts out at an 88 overall, 64 speed, but get 20 touchdowns with him. And he's looking like this: 94 speed, 96 acceleration, 6 foot height, 192, gets the good juke animation, and decent receiver as well. Overall, he's really, really solid. And for his abilities, doesn't get anything for discount. That's the one thing. I mean, he's a good free running back though, I can't lie. Like he's not terrible. I'd be willing to put this card probably in the C tier as well. Just doesn't get any crazy discounts. And now we also get a Darren McFadden right here with 97 speed, 97 acceleration. I know some people are really going to be worried about that carrying rating, but in my opinion, just based on my experience with Dre Archer, Dre Archer never fumbled for me. I'm not saying this isn't a stat to worry about. I'm just saying, is it the biggest? Should you not run a card because because of the low carrying. In my opinion, when they're like this, especially if you're a no money spent budget baller, I should say that as well, I really don't think there's a good reason not to. And also from an ability perspective, can get human joystick and energizer both for 0 AP and gets like a wrecking ball X factor. So I think Darren McFadden is a beast, man. Like he gets really good abilities. I'm going to put him right by the Super Bowl CMC right here because I think pretty similar things, right? Like I think the big thing is human joystick for 0. So wherever you have this CMC, I'm going to have this Darren McFadden. And now after that though, we get Fred Taylor. That is 96 speed, 96 change direction, decent catching, decent like all like stats across the board. But the big thing is getting that jukebox ability for 0 AP. I don't know if y'all remember Legend Fred Taylor when he was like, I think he might have been the first card in the game to get jukebox. His juke animation was different. I'm not gonna lie. I am going to put this card right by the honors CMC as well. For me, I'm putting Fred Taylor in this S tier for sure. Wherever you have CMC, I have Fred Taylor right by him. The big thing is just getting that jukebox for 0 AP. And then after that though, we get Emmitt Smith with 96 speed, 98 acceleration. He's 5'9", 210, and he has 87 catching, 88 short route running, 75 medium. He is a do-it-all running back. He is. And this time for his abilities though, he can go ahead and get that angry runs for 1 AP. That's on for 5 plays, off for 5 plays, so on like that. Very, very nice if you do have 1 AP to spend, and given the AP offensive increase, it's pretty nice. And also can get energizer for 0 as well. For me, Emmitt Smith is easily, I think right now he's right here for me. I would put him above all these X Factor cards. I would put him above Lynch, Derrick Henry, and Peyton Hillis. I would 100%. Think he's top in this S tier for sure. And then after that, we got Bo Jackson. So Bo Jackson, 98 speed, 99 acceleration, can be 99 speed right now with just the combine track card. Even is a decent receiver as well. And for his abilities this time, he gets the angry runs for 1 AP. That's kind of interesting because it takes 9 plays to charge up. And also on top of that, he can get evasive for 0. I think Bo Jackson is a new S tier running back, which is tough because I definitely see the argument because it takes 9 plays to charge up, right? For the first 5 plays, Emmitt Smith and like Marshall, but then again, like in my head too, it's like he also gets evasive. So I think that's insane, man. For me, I'm going to drop everyone down a tier and just have Bo Jackson an S. And now the final card we got right here is Derrick Henry from the Field Pass. And I kind of have a hot take when it comes to this card, but we'll talk about it. So max ratings right here, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, looks insane right now, right? Like crazy power back, 6'3", 255, good trucking stats, good break tackle like Derrick Henry always has. And for abilities right here though, he can go ahead and get bulldozer and armbar for 0, which is essentially a bruiser for 0 AP, which is good. Do not get me wrong. The thing he's missing compared to his old card is the angry runs. In my opinion, I think the 94 Derrick Henry is better. And I'm not saying this is a bad free card by any means. I think 94 Derrick Henry is better. I'm putting him B tier. I want to break up the B tier a little bit, but I really don't know how. So yeah, I mean, I'm putting Derrick Henry right here in B. And again, it's not to say he's a bad card by any means. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying give me this 94 Derrick Henry over him. That's how valuable I think angry runs is. So I said this when we were talking about Bo, but I can surely see this too. I could see Emmitt being right here. Emmitt's my RB2. So it's not to say I think any people in A tier are like unrunnable or bad. I just think Bo Jackson with evasive, with angry runs is insane. And also he's 99 speed as well. So he's about as end game as a running back gets right now. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments, man. Running back to position 2 where I think you can honestly tank it. Like if you're starting Rich Eisen, I don't even feel like that's that crazy. And I know he's just a free card. Like I'm just saying an example, right? So yeah, I think there's so many usable running backs in the game. But yeah, boys, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you guys did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay updated with the best cards in Madden. Now, if you guys do want to watch me use some of these cards live, make sure to check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. I've been multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. To watch on the YouTube side of things as well, make sure to hit that noti bell. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here because this is kind of why I think this Bo Jackson is crazy with this angry runs.